The FBI raided the home of Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao, along with 2 other homes and 1 business on Thursday morning. We have not heard from the mayor since the raids. KRON4's Charles Clifford has that story for us.
Well, the mayor of Oakland lives right behind me here, but she's not returned home for the evening, and she's also keeping a low profile after federal agents were inside her house earlier today. Around 6 Thursday morning, federal agents raided the home of Oakland Mayor Sheng Thao. According to neighbors, the mayor's boyfriend apparently opened the door and let the agents in. The Postal Service and the IRS were also involved in this search. Agents could be seen removing boxes and containers from the house. The raid at the mayor's home was one of 4 searches federal agents conducted on Thursday. They also visited the offices of Cal Waste Solutions along Embarcadero Way in Oakland. That business is owned by the Duang family. Agents also searched 2 other homes, one along Skyline Boulevard and another on Viewcrest Court, both of which are also owned by the Duangs. As for the reason for the raids, the FBI released a statement on Thursday saying only that the FBI is conducting court-authorized law enforcement activity on Maiden Lane. We are unable to provide additional information at this time. But sources have told KRON4 that the search may be related to a federal investigation into alleged campaign finance violations. In a statement, Cal Waste Solutions said CWS is fully aware that federal agents have executed search warrants at a number of locations in Oakland today related to CWS. The company is fully cooperating with the government's investigation, and we're confident that the government will conclude that we are not involved in anything unlawful or improper activity. As of Thursday evening, Mayor Thao has not spoken publicly about the raids. Earlier in the day, she was scheduled to attend an event with other Bay Area mayors, but did not show up. In Oakland, Charles Clifford, KRON4 News.
And now that begs the question of what actually led up to the FBI raid and what evidence agents could be looking for. KRON4's legal analyst Michael Cardoza walks us through that process.
Well, first of all, there has to be a suspicion that a crime's been committed. And with that, they begin their investigation. As soon as they gather enough evidence that they feel, the FBI, that they have probable cause, in other words, a suspicion based on reason that someone's committed a crime, they then write an affidavit for a search warrant. They want to further their investigation. So what they're doing is collecting those documents, and you've seen them come out of the house with crates full of documents. They will bring it back to their offices. They will go through them to see if that further proves their suspicion that whatever crime they're looking at has been committed.
So as of right now, no charges have been filed against Mayor Thao. Once the FBI agents go through their findings, Cardoza says they're likely going to bring the evidence to the state attorney before they file charges. That could take a while. Evidence must prove beyond reasonable doubt the people involved have committed a crime. The raids come as Thao faces a recall. Just 2 days ago, the Alameda County Register's office verified that the recall will appear on that November ballot. Those behind the recall effort took advantage of Thursday's situation, appearing in front of the mayor's home to call for Thao to resign.
Our mayor has failed us. We are here to demand that she resign and stop embarrassing herself and further embarrassing the city of Oakland.
Meantime, the Oakland chapter of the NAACP joining the call, demanding Thao to resign. The chapter's president releasing a statement saying, in part, Oakland deserves a mayor who's not distracted, fully committed, able to lead the city. The mayor should resign and give the city an opportunity to heal and move forward. Then you have former Oakland Police Chief Lamar Armstrong, who was fired by Thao last year, also reacting, calling this a sad day for Oakland. He wrote, quote, Oakland is a city in crisis. Crime, violence, shootings, uncontrolled homelessness, unmitigated encampments, the budget deficit, and more. The biggest obstacle to overcoming these crises the city is facing are the failures of leadership in City Hall. Now, since his firing, Armstrong